And so this is where we're going to do a little bit of a, not quite a game show, but we're going to ask participation from our in-class students. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a photograph, and I have some cropping tools up here. And I'm going to have you come up in twos, and you need to work as a team to crop the photograph. And so what I've done is I photographed a scene a little bit wider off, and I think that there's a better photograph somewhere cropped in the middle. And the two of you are going to have to work together. So let me show you the first image. This is from Zabriskie Point in Death Valley. And let me grab our cropping tools. And I was just thinking today as we were getting these built, because I just had them built them today, if anyone's seen the show, what's the show where they do with the props? I forget the name of the show. Whose line is it anyway? Okay. So I'm going to ask Richard and Dina to come up. And Richard, you're going to be in charge of the left-hand side and the top. And Dina, you're going to come over here and you're going to crop the bottom and the left. And I'm going to kind of stand aside, and I want you to just talk to each other about what you think the strongest part of the image is and where you want it. And make sure you kind of stand off to the side so the folks can see where you're cropping. So go ahead and talk, and let's see how you do.
Yeah, I really like the brightness and the
center
sort of that
here.
peak in the middle there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got.
And I like some of this foreground with this path going through.
This pattern in here too is really beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I like that a lot.
This seems too dark for me. I feel like we don't
maybe
need that.
If we were to crop in a little bit, maybe a little bit more to your side. Yeah, but I'm not sure if that works.
But we're losing the sky.
Yeah, the sky is kind of nice too. Although the sky is better over here, but.
Okay, let's not take too long. So let's get in there and finish this off.
All right.
I would do something like this. Yeah, something like that, somewhere in there.
I'm going to ask you right now, are you going to include that sky or not?
No.
No. So let's crop it out. I'll bring it down. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so there's your image. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, so I'm going to have you sit down.
Okay.
And then I'm going to set these aside. And this is one of those judgment calls. There's not really a right or wrong, but let me show you how and this isn't really a cropping practice. This is more of a scene practice. This is the big scene that you see. Let's crop it within there. And so here's the image that I liked within there. So you did pick out that really good element. I wasn't real fond of just this, kind of dried up stream area. And so when you walk out there, you have to walk out there with kind of frame lines over your eyes, trying to view what is going to make the best image. And so that's just that was my opinion of what I liked out there. So I'm not going to say it's better or worse. It was just different than yours. Okay, so let's go with Melissa and Mel on the next one. And did we jump one? Okay, so let's get somebody. Mel, you're over here. And Melissa, you're over here. I'm going to kind of jump over here. And what do you see? What do you like?
Don't like the string. I mean the cord or whatever's going down.
And I don't love the bottom.
Too much going there, so. What if
maybe we could just do like that.
Something of that nature, yeah.
Okay, hold it real tight. Are you done?
I think so.
You can pull it in like that. There.
Okay. All right. Okay. I took a visual snapshot. That's good. Thank you very much. Go ahead, sit down.
Thank you guys for being a part of this. This is actually a lot of fun. I like watching this happen. And I like hearing your thought process as well. So thank you.
Okay. So here was my thinking, and I'll just go kind of one step at a time. First off, the dock down here and the fence were cluttered. I think you guys were spot on that. And then yes, this big old cable hanging down here. Maybe we could Photoshop it out, but let's just see if we can see something beyond it. And then I actually was not a big fan of this support structure over there. I really liked the clean element. Now this just gets to be way too long and skinny of an image, and so I'll bring it down more to a normal perspective crop. And so this is the image that my eye caught in that situation. And so let's just take a bigger look at that. And so you can see how I like that really, really clean color. And also, if you look over here, this is where the sky is the most saturated. And so I really like that aspect of it as well. Does that make sense? Do you see? Not that I'm right or wrong, just different ways of what do you see within the same scene. And I love being out on workshops because you'll have a dozen people out there and they're all looking at the same stuff. But when you look at their photos, you're like, oh, I didn't see that shot. I mean, I saw it there, but I didn't even think to shoot that shot.